Good morning, you beautifully wild. Good morning, you beautifully wild souls. Listen, you guys, I am up early because I gotta go. I got to go do the work of Zeta, you guys, this morning. Gotta go meet with my girls, gotta go volunteer, all the things. So I'm up early, already had my tea, I'm drinking water, okay? I'm getting my mind and my soul ready to go, ready to be out. But I hope that you guys are having a great morning. I am Brittany Wilder. I am a wealth and wellness energy healer, and I help ambitious women. Good morning, cousin. I help ambitious women achieve their wealth, their wellness, and their weight loss goals simply by aligning their energy so that they can attract the things that they want out of the midst of those three different things, right? So that is me in a nutshell. That is what I do. And each morning I get on and I talk about a particular topic. Today we're talking about pain and tension, like physical pain in our bodies, and sound bowl healing and how it helps, right? So I am a person who I do not deal with pain well. Like, never have. I just have some people have a high tolerance to pain. I have a very, very low tolerance to pain. And it probably has something to do with the fact of me being an empath and just feeling things differently, right? I don't do pain well, you guys. So much to the fact that when I had my daughter, I prayed that I wouldn't go through the pain, right, of giving birth. And what happened was I tried to have her naturally. I tried to do all the things. And I got to the hospital. They tried to induce me, you guys, for 2 days straight. And the third day, my doctor was like, listen, now you've only gotten to 1 centimeter dilated. We've done everything. We've given you all the different drugs to try to help your labor happen, all the things, and it was not happening for me. And I was miserable, you guys. I was there 48 hours straight trying to have this little baby. And they were like, listen, what do you want to do? And I was like, just get her. Just come get her. So I had a C-section. And even in that process, it was not painful. Like, it wasn't painful. I don't do pain well, right? Never have. And so I recognize that there are a lot of people walking around and pain is there each and every day. They wake up in the morning and their body is suffering. They wake up in the morning and there is pain constantly. That has never been my story. And I pray for those who are in pain, because a lot of the times what I have noticed working with different clients and different people that have pain, hey, Allie, hey, Dr. Lorraine, working with clients who have physical pain in their bodies, there's a lot of things going on. And the main thing is stuck energy, stuck emotions, stuck trauma, right? And I want to talk about this because it's very important. It's something that I learned in the process of becoming a master NLP coach. It really stems from the pain that we're suffering, the pain that we have in our bodies, the things that are going on. From what I know, working with people and all the above, that pain is directly connected to something that we are not releasing, something that we are holding on to, something that we don't know how to release, right? Because sometimes we don't even know how to release the forgiveness or release this or release that or release the anger and the bitterness and the things that we feel. Hey, TikTok. Hey, I see y'all. Y'all coming in. Hey, good morning. A lot of the times we don't know how to release it. So we're just hanging on to it, right? Nobody ever taught us how to heal. Nobody ever taught. I talk about that all the time, you guys. I talk about that in my book. Nobody taught me how to heal. Nobody taught me how to release the things that don't serve me. Nobody taught me how to do the things that I needed to do, and so that I could be happy and joyful and move forward. I had to learn that the hard way. I had to learn that going through my own process. I had to learn that researching and getting involved in these different programs, and thank God for them. But I had to figure it out, right? And so the greatest part about it is because I have done the work, I have done the research, I have done all the things, I just give the information to you. Just give it to you. You find me, I give you all the information. So when it comes to pain in particular, you guys, I am on a short time schedule. I gotta be gone in like 20 minutes. So I'm not gonna be here talking about it all. But like I said, a lot of the reasons why we have that pain is because there's some tension. I also learned that a lot of the things that are going on in our bodies, well, when it comes down to pain, pain is the body's last resort to try to get you to know that there is something going on. Let me say that again, because a lot of people don't know that. Pain is your body's last resort to let you know that there is something bigger going on here, right? And if you pay attention to your body, if you get in alignment with your body, if you do the things that you need to do to know what's going on with your body, right? I mean, getting up each and every morning, meditating, sitting down, taking your time to chill, relax, spend time with God, meditate. Okay? If you take your time to do that, you will start to see that there is something deeper going on here. Unresolved issues. Exactly, cousin. There's things going on here. There's things that are deeper going on here under the surface, and I got to get still to figure out what those things are. That's it. It's as simple as that. We are so busy. Gosh, America makes us busy, right? Because in America, if you're not getting up and if you don't got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jobs, if you're not hustling and bustling, if you're not grinding, if you're not constantly doing something, then you lazy, you the problem, you the reason why. But that is not how life is supposed to be lived. And it took me a very long time to get that. It took me a very long time because of my past trauma. Because in order to move forward day to day, because of the amount of trauma that I had to constantly stay busy so that my mind wouldn't go back to that trauma, so that I wouldn't think about it. So I stayed busy. And there may be some of you guys on here right now that's what you do each and every day. You got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jobs. You constantly moving. You can't sit your ass down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Check in with your mind and your body. Get in alignment with what's going on. Because if there's some pain there, if there's some tension there, if there's something going on, I learned through NLP that the body is and the mind, oh my gosh, amazing. They're amazing. They tell us exactly what we need to know. Things like if you're having shoulder pain, right? Shoulder pain, you have a lot of tension in here, right on your shoulders, right? Your neck area, your shoulders, there's things happening. Right? If you have pain in your eyes, it's your body is giving you these clues into what's going on, right? Shoulder pain. Well, what's weighing you down? Right? Have you ever looked at your pain like that? I got a lot of shoulder pain. I got a lot of tension right here. What is it that's weighing you down? What situation in your life is weighing you down? What person is weighing you down? Right? The body gives us so many clues. Back pain. That's one of my favorites. I've had a lot of clients that have had back pain in particular. Back pain. Well, what are you carrying that you're not supposed to be carrying? Right? Literally, our bodies are giving us clues. What are you carrying? What are you picking up? What are you putting on your back? Physically putting on your back. Emotionally putting on your back that you are not supposed to be carrying. What is it? I said pain is the body's last resort to try to get to you and let you know there is something going on here. There is something emotionally that we haven't dealt with. There is some past trauma. There are some past memories. We have literally taken all of these memories and all these hurts and these pains, and we have suppressed it so far deep down, right? Where are my people that can, what do they say? The wonderful saying, so the good American saying, take a licking and keep on ticking. Who's that? Right? Y'all, I know y'all heard that saying before. I can take a lick and keep on ticking. Right? And we say it like it's a badge of armor. Right? We say it like, oh, that just means that, if something happens or something hurts me, I'm just going to keep on moving forward. But a lot of times you need to stop. Stop. Process what's going on. What's going on. It's okay to be strong. I'm strong too. I get it. It's okay to be strong. But I'm not foolish. I'm not foolish. I'm strong, but I'm not foolish because I know that any hurt, pain, any emotion, any negative emotion, any past traumas, any past hurts, pains that I have not dealt with will manifest itself in another way. And maybe that's pain and tension in the body, right? I have a lot of friends and family members that simply, hey, good morning, simply struggle with autoimmune diseases, right? Like lupus and all kinds of different things. They struggle with it. And the biggest thing that I want to talk about right now is that a lot of these friends and a lot of these family members didn't have that autoimmune disease until they went through something that was tragic. They went through something that was tragic. It was so hurtful, so painful, right? I have a friend who was in a toxic marriage, and she went through a toxic marriage and her health declined because of the things that she dealt with in her marriage, because of the emotional stuff she had to deal with, the things she had to go through. And my friend was healthy. One of the healthiest people I've ever met. One of the healthiest people I've ever known. When I'm saying this woman would run marathons, she would do all kinds of stuff because that was just what she loved to do. Healthy as a horse, until you get into a situation with somebody that causes you to go through it emotionally, go through it, the toxicity, the craziness, the gaslighting, you name it. She went through it in this relationship, and on the other side of it, going through her divorce now and almost finished with her divorce, she has so many health concerns, so many that were never there. And we grew up together. This is one of my closest friends from high school, right? Have another friend who dealt with severe grief and now has an autoimmune disease because it's the emotions processing through you, and it will manifest in any way. It'll manifest in that pain. It'll manifest in that tension. It's dis-ease in the body, and that creates disease. I don't know how many times I've said that. I don't know how many times I've had this conversation, but when there is dis-ease in the body, it will manifest itself as disease. You name it. All the cancers in the world, all the autoimmune diseases in the world. And autoimmune disease, I talk about that a lot with women because that seems to be something that I see as a theme in women. When we have gone through so many tragic events, we've gone through so many high, intense, emotionally stressful events. It's almost like something about being a woman and something about what's inside of us, our hormones and all that. When we go through something that is so high in emotions and so high in tension and so high in stress, our bodies start to do autoimmune disease. Our bodies start to do the cancers, the this, the that. Listen, I promise you guys, being in a state of fight or flight for extreme periods of time, I'm talking about days, weeks, years, it plays on your body like none other. It's not what you want. This is not what you want. This is why I get on here live each and every day to talk about how we can release those emotions. I do sound bowl healing. I do hypnotherapy. I do all the things. Whatever it takes is what I do, which is why I have so many tools in my toolbox. Because I have so many clients that are dealing with so many different issues. And I'm like, oh, okay, this one doesn't work. Okay, well, we're going to try this. Okay, well, we're going to try this. Okay, well, we're going to try. Because guess what? Something here in this toolbox is going to help you. I know that much is to be true. Now, all of the techniques that I have helped me. So I know we got something in here. We're going to switch something up. We're going to try this modality, that modality. We're going to try whatever works until we get to the result of you releasing the stress, the pain, the hurt, the trauma, the issues, the struggle, the stress, getting up out of the fight or flight state, being in parasympathetic mode, right? Because that's when our mind starts to calm down and when our body can start to literally heal itself. That's what sound bowl healing does. It calms your mind and your body down. That's why it works for pain. I do another technique called the pain paradigm. And I'll actually post later on one of my clients who I did the pain paradigm on. She was probably one of my first clients that I did it on. And this woman has dealt with constant back pain all her life. All her life. I told you guys, I don't do well with pain. So when I start to feel something, I'm like, let's release this. Sound bowl, release. Whatever hurt and pain is locked up, baby. We're going to release it today. We're going to release it right now. I don't do well with pain. I don't like pain. I don't like pain. I was in a car accident a few years ago, and I had an injury to my back, and I had to go in, you guys. And I don't know who has back pain on here, but it's something's telling me to talk about this. So I don't know who this is for, but if you got back pain, this is for you. I was in a car accident a couple years ago, and I was dealing with pain, and I told you guys I don't know that life, but like I said, I pray, because I dealt with that all of a couple of months because I was in a car accident. So I had to go to physical therapy. I had to go and do all these different things to work on the pain. I had to go to the chiropractic. I had to do all these different things because I had lower back pain. And it just taught me that, like, what a blessing to get up each and every day and not have to deal with this, right? And it was like, I went and I had to get these, what were they? Steroid shots in my lower back. Y'all, the worst pain I have ever dealt with in my life. That's why I'm like, I pray for you guys with pain that wake up each and every morning with pain, because that just tells me that there's some stuck trauma, there's some stuck energy. And if that's what you're dealing with, come to Atlanta. Come to Atlanta, do a one-on-one sound bowl healing session with me so that you can release that. Do a one-on-one pain paradigm technique with me so that you can release that pain, right? Because life is meant to be lived, and it's meant to be lived well. Anybody who's been following me for a while, you know I say that all the time. Life is meant to be lived, and it's meant to be lived well. And if you're waking up each and every morning with pain, well, you're not living life well, right? You're constantly in pain. You're constantly dealing with all these different things. And the beautiful thing about the work that I do is that people have been dealing with pain for all their lives. I just told you I had a client, one of my very first pain paradigm clients that I did this technique on, had been living with pain all her life. Woke up each and every morning, back pain. Woke up each and every morning, pain, pain, pain. That was how she lived her life. And so when we release this pain, right, and it takes a little while, right, because it's hard to say, but I say this all the time. A lot of the times our unconscious mind makes a decision to hang on to things until we're ready to deal with it. So a lot of the times our soul space, our unconscious mind, is making a decision to hang on to these hurts and pains and traumas because we're afraid, or because we don't know exactly how to heal. Nobody ever taught us, right? Nobody ever taught me how to do that. Nobody ever taught me how to release and forgive. Nobody ever taught me how to forgive my ex. Nobody ever taught me. Of course not. Of course not. Because your healing journey is your healing journey. And if you're in the midst of something that is terribly hurtful, if you're in the midst of something that is causing you pain, if you're in the midst of something, you can't heal when you still with the one who hurt you. Amen. Yeah, that's right. So then there's some more work to do. Correct? I agree with you. I am nothing. Look, I don't got my glasses on, but I see you. Absolutely. That's the truth. So then there's some decisions that have to be made, right? If it's a person that is hurting you, if it's a person, like I said, I just told you guys about one of my closest friends who was in a almost decade relationship, and how her health constantly declined to the point where she got a divorce, and now here she is she's going through a divorce. I think she's at the end of her divorce. But now here she is gaining her health back, doing all the things to gain her health back because she was with somebody who was not good for her. We make those choices all the time. Whether we do it consciously or unconsciously, we make those choices all the time to be involved with somebody who is not good for our health. And our body is screaming out with all the pain that is happening, with the diseases that we're carrying in our body. Back pain, all kinds of... I talk about back pain because back pain is one of the ones... Listen, because women... I have a lot of women clients, right? That's why my population that I serve is women, because they are attracted to me, because we go through some shit. As a woman, we go through a lot of stuff. We carry a lot of stuff. We hold on to these emotions, and then we're stuck dealing with stuff. Right, but after 26 years of marriage, it's basically too late for me. I'm an example of what you're saying. So you've been dealing with some stuff, and it's never too late, baby. It's never too late. It's never too late to leave a situation that is literally killing you. It is literally killing you slowly. And it's never too late. I just said life is meant to be lived, and it's meant to be lived well. That means that at any given time, if you choose, I deserve better than this. At any given time, if you choose, and I know it's scary because you've been with the same person for 26 years, the majority of your life, but there is so much more life. There is so much more life left for you to live happily with somebody who loves you down, with somebody who takes care of you, with somebody who allows you to release that pain, with somebody who, there's more life to be lived. It's not the end of the story. It's not the end of your chapter for you. You just gonna close that chapter of the book. Close the chapter of 26 years because you realize that this is no longer healthy for me. This is no longer serving me. And I gotta move forward. I hope you keep preaching. You have the potential to help so many. Keep going. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely. I'm just sharing what God puts on my heart, baby. That's it. That's it. Just sharing what God puts on my heart. But I want you to know that there's so much more for you on the other side of letting go of the toxicity, on the other side of letting go of the relationship, on the other side of letting go. And here's the thing that's beautiful about that. I have seen women who have been in toxic, hurtful, abusive, gaslighting, you name it, cheating, broken down relationships for years and years and years. And this was their person and they thought that that was all there was. Leave that relationship, do their healing work. In 2 months, they're married to somebody else who absolutely loves them down. I've seen it happen. Because we got to realize that once we get rid of what is no longer serving us, that just opens up the door for what does serve us. And it's scary. I know. I'm a divorcee too. I don't know if I forgot to mention that. I'm a divorcee too, you guys. I was married for 5 years. I was with my ex-husband for 8 years, married for 5 years. And the thing about me, right? Because in the midst of my marriage, I started becoming a coach. And so to me, I don't just talk about this. I do this. I do the healing work. I don't just give you guys a lip service. I don't talk about things that I don't know personally because I've gone through it before. I've gone through the process of a divorce. I had a traumatic divorce, even, to be honest. I dealt with stuff that I needed to heal. Love you, friend. I'm so proud of you for your growth. Amen. Thank you. Listen, I literally went through a traumatic divorce and had to heal so much stuff. So much stuff. And on the other side of that, I learned self-love. I learned how to be there for myself. I learned how to show up for me. And a lot of the times that's what we're missing in these toxic relationships. We're missing the fight for ourselves. Because we're who's most important. Not the other way. It's not you're important, so I'm going to do all I can for you. It's I need to do everything that I can for me first. And then out in this world, if you happen to find me and you happen to like me and I like you, well, then I can do for you after I do for me first, though. I got to make sure that I love on me first. I got to make sure that I give myself the love, the care, the relationship, right? Some of us want a relationship so bad outside of ourselves and we don't even have a relationship with our own selves. Y'all, this was not supposed to take this turn today. This was not, but listen, I am obedient to the Spirit. I let the Spirit move. If it moves us in another direction, because there's a lot of pain that comes out of breakups. There's a lot of pain that comes out of divorces. There's a lot of pain that comes out of, I thought I found my person and I thought this was going to be it for me and this isn't it. It's a lot of pain that comes from that. Traumatic even. I have had people who have come to me out of getting out of the mental hospital because they're going through a divorce. This thing is real. This thing is real. A breakup, a divorce, a toxic situation can literally take you out. Can take you out. Can mess up your mental state. Can have you all kinds of different ways. And you're like, what is happening here? Something ain't right. I can't even live my life right. I can't even get up. I'm in so much pain. But that's why there are all these different modalities, you guys. Listen, come to Atlanta. Come visit me in Atlanta. We're doing a Manifesting Sister Circle, February 22nd. And this is a space, a free space to release pain, to release stress, to release that relationship, that toxicity. This is a safe space to do it and to gain all of the other things from it, to know that it's going to be beautiful moving forward. Come to Atlanta, for real. If you don't live in Atlanta, come to Atlanta. Get your ticket, okay? Tickets are on sale right now. Go to my link in my bio and go buy your ticket. I would love to have you, okay? And also, if you're just in a space where you're just like, I'm going through something really tough, I think that I would definitely, benefit from some sound bowl healing. I'm going to do a little sound bowl healing session today. I'm running a little late, but I'm going to do one. It's usually like 5-10 minutes, just a little piece of what I normally do. But it's a whole session, an hour session, one-on-one with me. And we talk about all the different things that we need to release. And we release them. Point blank period. We release it. And we make a pact to not pick it back up. Because that's the thing. Sometimes we release things and then we're like, oh, but I miss this toxicity, right? It's like some of us are so used to being in pain, right? Some of us are so used to being in a toxic relationship. Some of us we're so accustomed to it that when it's gone, we're literally missing the toxicity. We're literally missing the brokenness. We're literally missing the negativity. We're missing it. And I'm telling you what I know. Because I used to be like that too. I used to think something was wrong when I wasn't with somebody who was giving me an argument, with somebody who I was constantly battling with. Something's wrong. He must not love me. That's what I thought. Isn't that crazy? He doesn't argue with me, so he must not love me. But that's me being conditioned, going through these terrible relationships, going through these terrible friendships, going through these terrible learning things from my past, from my parents. Hello? Right? No more. At any given time, you can take a moment to say, no more. I deserve better than this. At any given point, you make the choice. You decide. You decide. You decide to do it or you decide not to do it. Or sometimes you don't decide at all. But I want you to know, deciding not to do anything at all is still making a choice. Let me say that again, just in case you didn't hear me in the back. Deciding not to move forward is still making a choice. Deciding to stay stagnant and stuck right where you are is deciding to still make a choice. Yeah, you're still making a choice. So, make a good one. Make the one that's best for you. The one that's going to allow you to release that pain. The one that's going to allow you to live your happiest life possible. And I truly believe that we're all fully deserving of that type of life. Fully deserving. Wholeheartedly deserving. Truly deserving. Y'all, I got to get over here, do the sound bowl healing. Some things that I want you to know real quick because I got to go. I done ran into a tangent. Y'all know me. I will talk all day about this. I love healing. I love what it's done for my life. I love what it's done for my clients' lives. And I know what it can do for you too. So make the choice today to start your healing journey if you haven't started it. For real. It'll change you in the best way possible. Yeah. Okay, so sound bowl healing. I'm going to do a pain releasing sound bowl healing. You guys, the hurts that you're going to hear in the back are going to be all that are around releasing pain, releasing tension in the body, releasing stress, releasing those different things. So Hertz 174 is big for pain releasing. And also 528. 528 just is the thing that calms you down, allows you to get into a parasympathetic state, right? Causes your mind to slow down, those waves to slow down so that you can just release and not be stressful. Good morning, sis. This is great motivation for me this morning. Amen. Thank you. Yes. Amen. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit sound bowl healing. Y'all know how I do. The things that you want to note when it comes down to sound bowl healing is that I always tell my clients, what is it that we're releasing today? What is it that we're receiving? What are we going to release? What are we going to receive? think about that. I want you to be very intentional about that, right? It's dedicated to pain and releasing pain. Understand that I'm an energy healer, right? So and I'm a super empath, right? So that means that it doesn't matter if you're right here with me or if you're 3,000 miles away or if you're thousands and thousands of miles away on the whole other side of the country or on the whole other side of the world. I feel whatever it is, right? So if God tells me to go somewhere else and play another bowl, it's simply because he's like, there's somebody on here that needs this. There's somebody on here that needs a little extra. And I allow and I'm obedient to whatever it is that God is telling me to do, because when I am over there playing those bowls, I am in alignment. I am connected to source, to God, to higher power, to whoever you believe in. That's a connection of healing, doing healing work, which is probably why I love it so much, is because it allows me to stay in alignment with God. It allows me to gain messages. It allows me to gain downloads. It allows me to speak to people, to talk about different things. I wasn't supposed to talk. I didn't know I was going to talk about breakups and relationships. I was talking about physical pain today, but we went on a whole tangent because I allowed it to just move. Whatever the message was that I've received, I just allowed it to move. I'm not going to stop the message now, because 9 times out of 10 is for somebody. It's for myself as well, but it's for somebody else. And I'm just obedient to that. Just like I'm going to be obedient when I go over there. Warnings when it comes down to sound bowl healing. I have helped people all different backgrounds, all different types of issues when it comes down to sound bowl healing. However, I always say, talk to your primary doctor. Okay? I am not a medical profession. I would never claim to be. I have seen amazing healing things happen with sound bowl healing. I've seen people literally heal from cancer. Oop, I can't say that on TikTok. I'm sorry. Heal from all kinds of different things. My bad. I've seen them heal from all types of different severe diseases and stuff like that. I've seen it happen before my own eyes. So I know it's possible with sound healing and sound therapy. I've seen it happen, and it's a beautiful thing. And also, I am not a medical professional. I just want to say that again. Okay. All right, there we go. So I would say if you have anything severe going on, any severe, issues, any heart things dealing with your heart, anything dealing with your, if you're pregnant, if you have, all kinds of stuff, like all kinds of severe things going on within your body, consult with your doctor first before going on the journey to do sound bowl healing. Now, some doctors may be like, oh yeah, that's absolutely great. It's a natural way to heal, as opposed to me stuffing you with all these different pills, all these different medications, all these different things that are going to give you more issues instead of it's going to take away that one issue that you're dealing with, but it's going to give you more issues on the back end, which is the reason why people come to me, because it is a natural way. It is a natural way to heal, right? It's not I took this pill for this and now I got bop, 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 bop after taking this pill. Now I got kidney failure after taking this pill, but I no longer have this. My diabetes is under control. I'm speaking to that because I had a client that's what happened to her. Yeah. So be mindful, be intentional. And I'm going to go play really quick. Ooh, I am so late. They're going to be so mad, y'all. But it's okay. It's all right. It's okay to be late. All right. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to play a little something. And then we'll be done for the day. I know it's always sad at the end. Thank you guys for being on today. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to tell you. I think that's it. All right. Let me go play something for you guys. And then we'll get to what we get to. Okay. All right, if you're on and you're going to be doing this sound bowl healing session with me, I want you to take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out your mouth. 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 your healing fall on me. Let your healing fall on me. Let your healing fall on me. Let your joy fall on me. Let your healing fall on me. Fall on me. Let it fall on me. Let your healing 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 fall on me. Let your joy fall on me. Let your healing fall on me. Let your joy fall on me. Let your healing fall on me. Listen. It's always a good time. And it's always a short time. It's been real. Thank you guys for coming, sharing your energy. I feel you guys. I thank you guys. I'll be on tomorrow, bright and early, probably around 8, 9. And we'll do the same thing tomorrow. We'll have a new topic. We'll do a new little mini session. And yeah, that'll be it. Okay? All right, y'all. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Get out there and enjoy your day. Enjoy your life. Live it and live it well, okay? All right. Bye.